What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com, hanging out with a good friend of mine, someone I just respect tremendously, session guitar player Tim Pierce.
Hello.
He was nice enough to come down to the studio and instill some knowledge to you guys out there. So this first lesson we're going to do is kind of like a more of a bluesy kind of concept, right?
Yeah, the blues with some added notes for color, some extra notes, some twisty notes.
I can't wait to zoom in and see exactly what you're doing. Real quick too, Tim's got his own YouTube channel, and it's very insightful into what a session guitar player does, plus education stuff. You'll really learn a lot. So I'm going to leave a link for your YouTube channel right down there. You guys check it out. And in the meantime, not only that, but he's going to give you some nuggets of knowledge right now. So let's zoom in and break it down. All right, Tim, so you were playing some tasty stuff, and we talked a little bit about what that is, and we were in the key of E, right?
That's right.
So we were jamming in the key of E, and you kind of had a bluesy sound, but it's a sound I like, which is kind of like a little more surprise notes in there. So I guess what you were explaining to me before is that it's, there's different ways to look at it, because it's using a little bit of two different scales.
That's right.
Different sounds, but it was kind of like the major pentatonic, and you were adding some surprise like blues notes in there. So maybe show the actual kind of scale position you're thinking of it as, and then show how you modify it, and then you can just give examples.
Okay, all right.
We're big boys out there, and girls. Okay.
So my approach to the blues is a little different than some. I kind of grew up listening to Larry Carlton and a few other guys like that, and so I like to put in some odd notes and some kind of horn player style notes. There are guys, when they play the blues, they like to just do the 5-note scale and really be traditional and restrict themselves to the pentatonic, minor pentatonic blues scale. But let's say if we're playing in the key of E and it's the chord, those three chords, the three chords in E, I like to maybe start in E major, and I'm up here on, it looks like the 9th fret, and I'll start a phrase maybe like this. Very major. And you get in the dangerous territory of people saying you're playing too country or you're playing too southern rock, which
Allman
is
Brothers.
Exactly. And that's we're always in danger of that, playing the guitar, but that's okay. So I start there. Just jump from one string to the other. Major third. Then I throw in a minor third. I throw in a blue note, and I do the 6th right after it. So I get that really interesting tritone. And as long as I end firmly on the 1, I can take that risk and play those odd notes and throw a little blues, a little angst into the majorness. Once again, really slowly.
And so that's not going to really, you wouldn't really toy in that zone with like a straight minor progression, though.
That's true. That's a really good point. If I'm playing an E minor, this is not where I would go. It's more the E major.
E7.
Yeah, that's more like it. E7.
People spend their whole life learning to combine bits of the major pentatonic and the minor pentatonic and having it flow. I know personally that it's not something you do in one sitting.
No, and if I can even apply this to the minor,
yeah, that's what I
really right away I can do that. If you just want to do this stretch, so I'm going, I just go up a fret with the 2nd note. And it's a bit of a stretch because it's 3 fingers across 4 frets. You can do it with your little finger, that's probably more proper. But if you do it with your 3rd finger, you can still benefit from the little blues tritone turn
let's hear a little tape. Just improvise a little bit using that, like without teaching. Now I noticed also something you were doing that was really cool, and while we're rolling, we'll just get you to do that too. Is like the ring finger, that 6, that ring finger on the 14th fret of the B string.
Yeah.
In the minor pentatonic, but
Yeah.
with that note, show a little something
Yeah.
there.
So here we are in the minor pentatonic. Once again, you get that nice little dissonance. So here's the pentatonic. And then I add in that odd note.
Use your middle finger a lot when you're going through the pentatonic like that.
Yeah, that's funny. With the little finger, you don't want to ignore it because you don't want it to get weak. But it's just a lot of attitude in using the first 3 fingers.
How about now improvise in both of those zones all in one flowing
Cool.
thing?
So
because I know what you can do. Show me.
Yeah. So here's major. Blue note. Here's minor. And if you're moving fast enough, and you make sure you land on the ones, you can kind of get away over major and minor. Just that was in minor, but it will work over E major if you commit to it and you land really firmly on the one. The audience will love it.
Yeah, dude, that was fantastic. That's great, dude.
Cool.
Tasty lick. I think I got a little something else from that. Anyway, thanks for showing that. That was a really cool concept.
Thank you. Anytime.
Also, real quick, just remember, Tim's got his own YouTube channel down in that link down there. And, show him a little love. He just gave you guys some really good knowledge there, These are trade secrets that we're... Is there some committee that's going to come down on you for showing this stuff?
I'm going to have to move after this
You know,
session.
like the magicians that reveal the tricks on TV and then, everyone's out again. Hey, sorry, I had coffee.
okay.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sure we'll see these guys again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon.
See you later.